Yes.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the design that you've put together.
Yeah. So the design, obviously, the lettering on the front, Bala Arat, is the Wadawurrung word for this place, which is a resting, a stop-off place, and I just thought it resonated not just with us mob, but when you think of things like I've got mates who are truck drivers, mates who are musicians. It calls back to things like stolen generations being an issue here with uh, the orphanages and stuff. And even though I'm pretty much anywhere between here, my country, Gunditj Mara country out near Heywood, and Melbourne, so this is always going to be my stopping off place.
I was going to say, when did you make the design? I understand this was you were going to have this design for last year.
Yeah, so I was approached with it early last year, and then the world turned a bit weird. But we all persevered and started going to digital ideas in terms of how to produce the design. Just made sure I had the idea that the tracks, you can interpret the sun as whether it's rising or going. Are you going east? Are you going west? But this is the stop-off point where you're travelling.
What does it mean to you to be able to design a jersey such as this for, I guess, what is one step down from the NBL?
Yeah, I think it's just seeing that we get the exposure, not necessarily me myself, but just something that kids will look at and go, oh, I understand those designs. I know that's a track. I know that white's on the colours significant to spirituality. I know those colours of that flag. I know that flag. It's just giving us things to keep doing our culture today. Yeah.
And how important is it for sporting organisations such as the NBL, such as the AFL, to continue to, I guess, encourage Aboriginal art and Aboriginal people to play the sport?
Well, these are all things that I guess point to health and healthy. Our art keeps us healthy. Thinking of country keeps us healthy. Sports keep us healthy. Both mind, body, and soul. So it's good that organisations get behind these kinds of things. It's not just how you physically are, what's your social, emotional health and well-being going like. And steps like this, help that on a community level too. So.
So you're an Indigenous player yourself, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Will this be sort of the first NBL 1 Indigenous round you've played in?
No, I think we had one back with Melbourne Tigers in 2019. I think we did our own little one, but league-wide, yeah, probably. I think so.
What do you make of the jerseys?
Yeah, I love them. I think they're great, especially getting a local artist. That's nothing more you can ask for, especially coming from an Indigenous point of view.
What part of the country are you from again?
I'm from Wadawurrung country and Gamilari country, and that's northern New South Wales and central New South Wales.
So inland or something?
Yeah, inland. Main inland, yeah.
Yeah, right.
What does it mean to you to be able to wear these and show your culture?
That's probably one of the things I'm proudest of is my culture. Being a strong Indigenous man, being a proud Indigenous man. So it's great. It's going to take great pride in it. Can't wait to do it.
On court, the boys had a couple of good wins.
Yeah.
Weekend. You must have been thrilled to get out there on the court and actually show what you were able to do.
100%. We're loving it at the moment. We're playing good basketball. We're finally finding our little gel as a team, and we're just going to hope that we can keep this ball rolling.
Hoping to build that momentum now. I mean, you've got yourself into the top 8 now. You can sort of focus on potentially getting yourself a spot.
Yeah, definitely. And the focus isn't as internally as it is just focused on getting there to the top 8. It's now you can sort of take a breath and relax a bit and just know that we're right there in the running for finals.
Was shown last week too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Everyone got on the board and everyone.
Yeah.
The majority got 10 points or more.
100%. We've had dudes like Zach Dunmore who's been really turning up lately and just giving us a real, punch off the bench, especially with DJ retiring. It's been great.
Yeah, good. You represented Indigenous national team at one point?
Yeah, the Australian Indigenous basketball team. We went over to New Zealand for the Indigenous Worlds.
Yeah, right. What year was that?
2019.
2019?
Yeah.
Is that something you'd obviously be keen to do again? Obviously, if there's another Indigenous team.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, being an Indigenous man, it's culture's probably the biggest thing I take pride in. I'm that before a basketball player, so yeah, definitely something I'll be on my way to do.
What does it mean, I guess, for you? I guess I'm assuming non-Indigenous, non-Indigenous player, but to know that what you're doing for the culture of Indigenous people being able to wear a jumper like that.
I think it's really special. I mean, obviously, they're the first people of this land, and it's great that we're recognising that, and I think it is great to bring up and show kids that there is a pathway and this is something that they can do. So yeah, I think it's really good.
And what do you make of the design?
Oh, I think they're awesome. I mean, it's great to have a local artist, and then I love Indigenous art. I think it looks great. So yeah, I think it'll be a really cool thing for us to wear this weekend and in the next few games.
Hopefully can turn around some results. Might be a bit of luck for you.
Gosh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously we've been in a bit of a rough patch, but yeah, I think that we've come together as a group, and hopefully it shows this weekend.
Showing a bit more, you gelled a little bit better on the Sunday, I thought, watching that game.
Yeah.
Got a little bit unlucky towards the end, but
Yeah.
You look like there was something starting to come together.
Yeah, I think that we have all the pieces and we have what we need. We have to put it together, and we have to put it together for a full 40 minutes. Unfortunately, that hasn't been happening, but it's definitely something that we're capable of, and hopefully that happens this weekend.
Is there talk of maybe switching up the starting lineup or something like that? Because I think 12-0 the other day and then 11-3, it sort of left you behind the 8 ball most of the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to the coaches. That's not, that's what their choices are. So I'm not, we've just got to go out there and play no matter what the lineup is. So yeah.
You good? Anyone else? No.
Thanks, Lisa. All good. We've got some animals coming now.